Hey, what is up everyone? Danny and Alex. In this video, we're going to show you guys how we train the focus mitts using our boxing skills. Now, in previous videos, we actually touched upon the basic stance. We looked at the basic jab, the right hand, the hook, as well as the uppercut. If you guys looked at those videos, you also learn all of the finer details, all the basic points, how to do those techniques correctly. Now, we're going to teach you guys how we actually train this. So in this first segment, we're actually going to show you guys a little segment of how we train the jab. So check it out. All right, so before we get started, if you have a pair of focus mitts and you're training with someone, the number one thing you want to do as the person holding the focus mitts is understand that you want to give them just the right amount of resistance. So when I push the mitts against his punch, for example on the jab, I want to make sure that it's not too soft, meaning that, you know, if I don't have any resistance, he's going to push the mitt away, and he can incur an injury on his shoulder or his elbow because he's going to hyperextend and he's not meeting the force. Now, on the other hand, if I push too hard now, number one, I'm not giving him the right distance to get the full extension of his punch, but also now because I'm pushing too hard, it's going to jam his elbow and his shoulder as well. And I don't want to stay just in the middle, stiff as a board like this, because now it's going to hurt me, right? I want to kind of like meet force with force, but not too hard, not too gentle, just with a little tap. So for example, just like this, like I'm just pushing, you know, giving a right amount of resistance, so that way there he gets the feel of an impact, like if he was hitting someone or a heavy bag. So just here, and I'm just pushing, just almost like I'm giving him a high five. Now, once we know how to hold the mitts, we can start training our techniques. Now, in this segment, we want to show you guys a little bit of how we train the jab. So it's not going to be a tutorial video. If you want to learn how to do the jab, check out our channel, previous videos, just browse in the boxing playlist, and you'll see a lot of videos on how to do the proper technique for each punches. But today, it's going to be like a small segment of how we do our rounds. So usually when Alex and I train, or when I teach my students, I'm a big advocate of spending a lot of repetitions doing the same stuff over and over again. That way there, you get perfections. So if we look at one technique at a time, I'll devote an entire round. So round meaning 3 minutes. Sometimes we'll do 2 or 3 rounds of the same techniques, all right? So if you're someone who says, well, I just want to throw punches and bunches all over the place, well, that's not going to give you an enhancement in your skill level. So if you want to really improve yourself, the best way to do it is always to devote step by step, technique by technique, and evolve from there. Eventually, you put everything together in combinations. But for this first tutorial, we'll show you guys how you can actually implement the jab training into your workout. All right, so usually when I train with Alex, if we're going to devote an entire round on one particular technique, such as the jab in this case, I like to do a little bit of a, you know, cardio endurance just to start out. So we're just going to non-stop throw that jab, you know, just in a rhythmic fashion. And this is great because it builds a lot of shoulder endurance. So might do 20 reps or 30 reps, you know, and then we start the round from there. All right, so we're going to show you a little segment of how we train a full round of using only the jab. And now we go, right? Now we just got maybe 15, 20 reps or more, and now we go, regular jab. Double. Double. Triple. Again. Slip, jab. Slip, slip. Double. Low. Flicking jab. That's it. regular, regular, up jab, flicking, strong jab, strong jab, strong, strong, double up, triple, slip, 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 up, down, up, up, down, up, again, regular. And we'll keep going like this for a duration of 3 minutes. Sometimes we'll even work the southpaw stance, meaning we'll switch our feet, and now your jab becomes your right. All right, so the jab will be here, and then we'll still work another round using the southpaw stance. So there you have it, guys. This is how we train the jab. We like to mix things up. You can use the techniques the way we showed them here today, using the different variations of jabs you have in boxing, and train those. If you're alone, do this on a heavy bag or just in front of a mirror in shadow boxing fashion. If not, if you have someone with you, get a pair of focus mitts and start training. So there you have it, jab training video. Hope you enjoyed this content. Leave us a thumbs up and we will see you
in the next video.
Take care.